All right, so this house got a kitchen remodel, and you just can't do a whole room without putting some new baseboard in, so we're going to swap that sucker out, turning the boiler off and draining her down. Not many residential boilers are labeled, but this one is. To everybody waiting for a shirt, don't worry, they're getting finished up in the printing process, and then I'll be shipping. Listen, if this thing drips, if something drips out of an open end, you don't just throw a plug in it and go back to bed like nothing happened. You call a plumber just in case. You never know when it's going to explode on you. On this install, I'm going to get rid of those high vents that are on the baseboard because each zone down in the basement has its own purge point. So you can just pull the air out of the purge points down in the basement instead of having the high loops. I could be wrong, but I believe that's right. Kind of like what your sister says after I leave her house. With this baseboard install, we're not going to break out the torch at all. We're going to do it all in ProPress because I have to pick the kids up from school when I want to get home in time. First things first, slamming down the backboards, getting it screwed to the wall, and then we're going to be dropping in the new fin tube. There it is. And if you're not using the torch, just make sure you cut the hub off of one end. And that's a Vega sleeve. They go inside a baseboard fin tube because that's a thinner wall than M tubing itself, so they need a sleeve if you're going to press onto it. But you can press onto M tubing without a sleeve. Mark the depth, send her home. In order to coupling two fin tubes together with ProPress, you gotta get two sleeves for that coupling. That one's gonna be a slip joint, so I measured the depth between the fin tube and the end of the pipe. That way I know where I'm going. See, checking it out, good to go. Send her on the press, boys. They don't make baseboard like they used to. This stuff's a little flimsy. I'm not a fan. Maybe the Roomba hits it one time, the freaking panel may fall off. Hopefully that's not the case, but maybe China will step up their production over here. Nothing was a tight fit, I can tell you that much. Just like the first night with your sister. Now that the baseboard's all put together, we're going to go downstairs and see that? Nothing fits right. But it's good. Don't look at it. Don't touch it. Don't even stare at it. Now we're going to go down. See, I should have done this first, was turn the water on, check for leaks. But I use ProPress, so I'm not scared.